Hello and welcome to the Wellbeing Services in the south of Glasgow. My name is Mary and I will be talking you through the Dealing with Bereavement during COVID-19 pandemic information sheet. This can be downloaded from the resources section on our website. Here at Wellbeing, we understand that as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, you may experience the death of one or more family members, friends, colleagues, or neighbours. Bereavement is one of the most severe forms of psychological distress we are likely to experience. Grief is our natural response to death, and it is not a mental health condition, but a normal process. However, a small number of individuals will struggle to accept their loss, and this can result in complications in the grieving process. Following a death, we may feel shock, denial, anger, sadness, guilt, or anxiety. You may just feel numb or overwhelmed. Please know that this is normal. You may also have difficulty sleeping, reduced appetite, no interest in the things you used to enjoy, lack of energy, struggle to concentrate, and you may want to withdraw from others. Again, all of this is normal behaviour following a bereavement. All of these intense changes usually lessen and diminish as we come to terms with the death. The length of time of this process is different for each person and each death. However, most people will usually return to their normal activities within a period of 6 months following the death. Factors which impact this process are whether the death was expected or sudden, a relationship with the deceased, the circumstances of the death, and our social support network. It is said that grief is the last act of love we have to give those we loved. Where there is deep grief, there was great love. The current COVID-19 pandemic presents a number of challenges in dealing with grief. You may not have had the opportunity to be with your loved ones or to say goodbye to them. You may not have been able to observe your traditional practices such as wakes, Shiva, etc. The number of people currently able to attend a funeral has been limited, and in most cases the maximum would be 10. This can be anxiety provoking in deciding who should attend. In addition, anyone experiencing symptoms of COVID-19 would have been unable to attend the funeral and have to self-isolate. Furthermore, people would be unable to comfort one another due to the social distancing, which must also be observed at funerals. These issues will be upsetting and distressing for many individuals. However, it is important that we maintain social contact with others by alternative methods. We can speak with loved ones on the telephone, or FaceTime, or online via Skype, Facebook, email, Zoom, or Teams. This social support is imperative in ensuring we minimise any complications in bereavement. So, what can you control? Planning a funeral? Check with the funeral director or celebrant how many people can attend, as this varies and may change as distancing rules are relaxed. Check with the funeral director or celebrant whether the service can be streamed online via church services online or YouTube. If not, ask if you can record it or take pictures to share with others who could not attend. Let people know what day and time the funeral service is, as they may want to remember the deceased in their own way at the same time. For example, they may light a candle, play their favourite music, or look at photographs. After the funeral service, speak with those who could not attend the funeral service and let them know how it went and share memories. Days, weeks and months after, different people will feel different things, and that is okay too. Not all family members will react in the same way following bereavement. Some may want to talk about the deceased all the time, whereas others may not mention them at all. It is important just to be able to be honest with those around us and acknowledge we each have our own ways of coping. Stay connected. Remain connected with your social group and loved ones. Try to establish some form of a daily routine. See wellbeing resources for mental health during COVID-19. Although this will be much reduced following a death. Use the time to remember your loved one and perhaps play their favourite song or write them a letter to say what you would have liked to have said if you didn't get the opportunity before their death. Plan a memorial service for your loved one once restrictions have been lifted and life is resuming to pre-pandemic state. The important point to note is that support is imperative in helping us cope with any bereavement. If you're having thoughts of suicide, discuss this with a loved one, or call Samaritans on 116 123, or access your GP or crisis service via NHS on 111. You will see on the information sheet there are a number of recommended resources specifically relating to bereavement. The most up-to-date details are there. Most are offering online support at the moment and not face-to-face, but all of these services are able to offer you support during this time. Thank you for listening.